since we're in Indonesia and I think people are quite enthusiastic in learning English, so we decided to have our weekly meetings and our main language in English. All right, in Toastmasters, you could choose your pathways with which is path that best aligns with your interests and objectives. You can sort of think of these pathways as your major or jurusannya in Bahasa Indonesia. We have 11, which includes presentation mastery, dynamic leadership, and so on. So in each of these pathways, you guys will be learning and doing projects differently. So for example, presentation mastery, you will focus on how to deliver a good presentation. Whereas, for example, in engaging humor, you will focus on humorous speeches and so on and so forth. And in each meeting, we have 3 sessions. The first one being prepared speech session, which is a session special for members to deliver their projects to finish their pathways. And then the second session is table topic session, which is an impromptu speech session by all participants, members, and guests regarding the theme. And the third one is evaluation session, feedback from evaluators about the speeches and the meeting in general. So for guests, you are encouraged to join in the table topic session later. All right, in each meeting, we have meeting roles, which includes Toastmaster of the meeting, which prepares and leads the meeting as a host, which acts sort of like the MC. And then the table topics master, which will lead the impromptu speaking portion or the table topic session. And then we have the general evaluator GE, which will conduct the evaluation portion. And then the timer supports everyone by reminding them of their use of time. Grammarian, which takes note of grammatical mistakes during speeches so that it can be improved, also counts the word of the day or idiom of the day mentioned in the speech. And finally, the last 2 rows are the counter, which notes any word or sound used as a crutch so speakers can become more aware and correct them. And lastly, ballot counter to collect and compare ballots submitted for the best speaker and the best evaluator. All right, the history of the Ministry of Finance Toastmaster Club was initially BKF Toastmasters Club, chartered in early April 2017, as was initiated by Rwanda Wisnuwardana and Andi Yoga Trihartanto. So here are some of the benefits that you could gain from joining Toastmasters, such as improve public speaking skills, build self-confidence and self-awareness, practice writing speeches and presenting in a group setting, and maximizing your potential, unlimited personal growth, and gain a competitive advantage in the workplace through your public speaking and English speaking skills. And finally, build leadership skills, work on networking in supportive environment, and gain a competitive advantage in the workplace. All right, we have our regular meeting every Friday through hybrid setting on activity-based workspace in Kantor Pusat Kementerian Keuangan, Gedung Juaza 1, or through Zoom. The meeting starts at 5 p.m. and ends at 6:30 p.m. Waktu Indonesia Barat, Jakarta time. And if you want to RSVP, you could use this link right here. And it's open for all people. Please follow us on @MOF Toastmasters Club for any updates regarding our weekly meetings and club. And with the end of that presentation, I officially call this meeting to open. Hopefully you guys in the offline room can hear me clearly because you guys don't have the speaker right there.
Loud and clear.
Loud and clear. Okay, great. So with the opening of our meeting, I shall give the control to our Toastmaster of the meeting today, which is Toastmaster Aan. To Toastmaster Aan, the time and screen is yours.
Thank you, Aga. So, good evening, everyone. Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Audible. Okay. Confirm. Today we are going to have a discussion or like the meeting like usual.
Today, we will be having a discussion session because we are short on role takers at the moment. A lot of our members cannot make it. So I've decided, no, not I. the president and I have decided to do a discussion session instead today.
Oh, thank you very much. Okay, thank you, Akara, and good evening, everyone. Welcome to Ministry of Finance Toastmasters Club regular meeting. So, first of all, my name is Rosario, and I will be the Toastmaster of the meeting. Toastmasters of the meeting is like the masters of ceremony in every Toastmasters regular meeting. Today we have Regita here, and also we have Balkit and Anne, and we have soon to be Toastmasters. Sorry, I forgot. Yes. Soon to be Toastmaster Eggy. Soon to be Toastmaster Eggy. I guess that you frequently come to our meeting, right?
Yes, kinda.
Yes. Thank you very much for coming. So, today we are gonna have three main sessions. The first session is the prepared speech session. Second session is table topic session, and last but not least, we are gonna have evaluation session. Today, so our theme of the day is another chapter in the book. Another chapter in the book. It's like we can have the interpretation like double interpretation. Whether you can interpret it like literal sense. For example, like we just read another chapter of the book, or maybe we just enter the new chapter in our life. So it depends on us how we can define it. Our idiom of the day, or IOD, is long story short. Long story short, make sure you guys use this IOD when you deliver your speech. And first of all, we will have we need to introduce the role takers. So I forgot because last time we have the discussion session is last year, if I'm not mistaken. Or we don't need to introduce the role takers, just go to the next session. Which is
Maybe we can introduce the role takers that we have. What few role takers we have?
Alright.
Maybe
Okay.
all right.
Pardon me.
Maybe I
Go
can
ahead.
do it, because we don't have a GE, so allow me
Yeah.
to introduce the role takers for today. So first of all, we have the timer here, which is essential in every meeting. We have Toastmaster Lianta as the timer. Please, Toastmaster Lianta.
Okay, thank you, our GE, Toastmaster Aki. So, in this meeting, I will act as timer and also ballot counter. So, timer, as it says, I will time every speaker in this meeting. So we have three sessions: prepare speech session, tabletop discussion session, and also evaluation session. For prepare speech, it will be 5 to 7 minutes. Um, 5 to 7 minutes. After 5 minutes, I will turn my screen into green. You will see that later. 5 minutes. No. After 6 minutes, it will turn yellow, and after 7 minutes, it will turn red. And then you have 30 seconds left to wrap up your speech. For discussion session, even though it will be only discussion because we are lacking of role takers in this meeting. The time is still the same for each of you. For each of you who wants to speak in this session, we hope you can speak around 1 until 2 minutes. 1 minute, my screen will become green. 1 minute and 30 seconds, my screen will become yellow, and after 2 minutes, my screen will become red. So by doing that, the other members have a chance to also participate. And for the evaluation session, for the evaluator of the prepared speech speakers, you have 2 until 3 minutes, which will be divided. After 2 minutes, my screen will become green. After 2 minutes and 30 seconds, my screen will become yellow, and after 3 minutes, my screen will become red. And same with prepare speech speaker, you still have 30 seconds left to wrap up the speech. think that's all from the timer. I'm sorry, GE. I think I will just continue with the role of the ballot.
Oh yeah, thank
For
you.
the ballot counter, I will collect your vote for each session, for all the speakers in that session, prepare speech speaker, and for this meeting and evaluators. So, based on your votes, we will decide the best speakers of each session. I, I think that sums up my role in this meeting. I will give it back to our GE, Toastmaster Raki.
All right, thank you very much, Toastmaster Yanta. So Toastmaster Yanta is our timer and ballot counter, you guys. And unfortunately, we don't have any more roll takers.
So,
For
am I audible?
yes,
Okay,
you
so
are.
Regita is able to do the up counter.
Okay, so thank you very much, Toastmaster Regita.
It's okay.
Are you are you really able to become the accounter for today's meeting? Is it okay? If you are, please explain your role to the group.
Is it possible only my phone because my laptop is currently using for the camera?
Yeah, it's totally okay.
Oh, okay. Our accounter. Okay, so I'm currently working as the accounter. So it's simply like the name accounter is to take a note of the overused words or filler sounds that used or spoken by the speaker, both for the prepared speech and also for the unprepared impromptu session. What's the impromptu session? Table topic session. And yeah, I think that's the role of the accounter. Thank you. Back to you, G.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Toastmaster Regita, for taking over the role of accounter. And as for the role of grammarian, I think at the end of the meeting, I will deliver something if I have any notes. But if I don't, I'm really sorry because I'm taking a lot of roles in this evening. So thank you very much, Toastmaster Regita. And with the introduction of our role takers, I give the control back to our Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Aan.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Akana, as our general evaluator today, and also to all of the role takers, Toastmaster Yanka, Toastmaster Regita, and also, of course, to Toastmaster Akana. So, ladies and gentlemen, the next session is one of the most waiting session too, which is prepared speech session. Yay! And today we have two prepared speakers. Toastmaster Regita and also Toastmaster Alvin. But first of all, I'm gonna ask Toastmaster Regita and also Toastmaster Alvin who wanna be the first speaker. Toastmaster Regita or Toastmaster Alvin? Please just raise your hand if you want to be the first speaker.
Maybe Regita first. Lady first.
I thought you were going to choose your own
Ladies
style.
first.
Ladies first. Okay. Okay. Toastmaster Regita, is it okay?
Yeah, it's
Okay. So Toastmaster Regita will be introduced by her evaluator, who is Toastmaster Yanta. So Toastmaster Yanta, you may have the floor.
Okay. I'm sorry, everyone. I think I will be a little bit slow because I will also time Toastmaster Regita. I will check the evaluation sheet of Toastmaster Regita first. Okay. Okay, so our first prepared speech speaker today is Toastmaster Regita. Toastmaster Regita will be present her project in level 1, project 2. With your pathways, I'm sorry, Toastmaster Regita, what's your pathways? Is it
I'm sorry.
presentation mastery or other?
Actually, negotiation.
Effective negotiation.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, she will be present presenting her speech in level 1, project 2, in her pathways, effective negotiation. And her, maybe you can make yourself prepared, Toastmaster Regita. Where would you want to deliver your speech, from your position right now or in the center?
Okay. Can you see me clearly?
Okay,
Okay.
your and the title of Toastmaster Regita's speech this evening is "The Critical Thought Behind the Complete Set of Nasi Timbel." The critical thoughts behind the complete set of Nasi Timbel, Toastmaster Regita.
Yay.
Okay, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I have three pictures here. The first one is a plate of rice with a pinch of salt. The second one is a plate of rice with a fried tofu and tempeh. And the third one is a complete set of nasi timbel. Toastmaster Aan, if you have to choose one of these three meals, what it will be?
Of course, the last one, nasi timbel.
Okay, complete set of nasi timbel. If you have this plate, would you like to share your fried tempeh or tofu to the person who have the plate A?
I think yes,
Why you want to share them?
because it's like sharing is beautiful.
Okay, thank you. Soon to be Toastmaster Eggy. If you have the plate B or if you have the plate A, would you like to share your rice to the person who have the plate C?
I guess so.
Okay. Okay, it's so kind of generous here.
Because why not?
Okay, thank you. It's really interesting, right? That based on this discussion, we all know that people having a tendency to share to the other. And most people would like to share what they're belonging to the one who need it the most. For example, if you have this complete set of nasi timbel, you don't mind to share with the person A. And you know what? This kind of thinking and discussion is also lead to the one phenomenal critical thinking, and that which well known as a philanthropy. Philanthropy is coming from a two Greek words, which is philos and also anthropos. Philos means love, and anthropos means humanity. So it's basically love of humanity. And you know what? Many people are driven by a deep desire to solve the real world problem. That is why they're becoming the philanthropists. And you know what? For the example, the cases that happen in Palestine, long story short, make many people want to donate, want to help, and encourage their awareness to help any other people that actually facing the social problem, that facing the harm by the other people. And this kind of thing is actually it's actually driven by the deep desire to solve the real world problem. And that is why there's the philanthropy. However, many people still think that if you want to donate, that if you want to be the philanthropist, it means that you have to be rich because you have to share your belongings to the others. But you know what? You don't have to have $1 billion to be a philanthropist. You can simply donate or sharing whatever you have as long as it's not harming you. For the example, if you have the knowledge, you can share your knowledge to many people. For the example, to the marginal children, you can put your effort to teach them and make them have a better knowledge. On the other hand, if you have a money, you also can share your money to them. For the example, you obviously know the fundraising platform like Kitabisa, right? And you can spend 10K, starting from a 10K, which is less than a cup of coffee, to donate and help make people having the better life. And that is why I really encourage everyone to do this kind of philanthropy method. Other than that, the scientific evidence also show that being a philanthropist benefits the receiver as well as the giver in a term of well-being. Why? Because being the philanthropist makes us having a better connection with many people, and it obviously increase the tension, and also our happiness level. And when we talk about the energy that evolving around the world, around ourself, it's obvious that if we have the happiness in our soul, it obviously will impact the healthiness of our body. That is why being in philanthropy is not only bring any beneficial thing to yours, to the beneficial, for example, the marginal child of the one who is in a fragile condition, but it also will benefit you in a person. Other than that, there's a really simple and also management that we can do. It's not all about the money, but it's also about time and also talent. For the example, if you have a many time, you probably cannot, spending your money to buy this food for the other people, but you can spend your time to help the donator to share their food to any people, right? For the marginal children, for the example. So at the end of the day, it's not only about the money, it's not only about what you have in your bank account, but it's also about your time. On the other hand, if you have this talent, you also can do such a thing. And by this speech, all I want to do is I want to encourage all of you in this room, including me, to do kindness as soon as it's possible. You know what? You don't have to wait until you have $1 million to do the philanthropy, because you can simply donate the three things: time, talent, and treasure. Please kindly remember that we make a life by what we get, but we make a living by what we give. I think that's all for my speech today. Thank you.
Wow. A very wonderful speech from Toastmaster Regita. Please everyone give a round of applause for Toastmaster Regita, our first prepared speaker today. So I believe that we learned a lot from her speech from like since the beginning, how she delivered the speech with the question and also the three pictures that she brings to the stage. And also until the last part of her speech, she closed with the quote, and also of course like we always can donate or can give three parts of us like time, talent, and also treasure. Thank you very much again to Toastmaster Regita. Next, we are gonna have our second speaker, who is Toastmaster Arvin, and Toastmaster Arvin will be introduced by his evaluator. Toastmaster Akara, are you ready to introduce our second speaker?
Yes, please, Toastmaster Aran.
Okay, you might have the floor.
All right, good evening, everyone. Back to me again, Toastmaster Akara, but this time I am acting as Toastmaster Arfin's personal evaluator. So congratulations, Toastmaster Arfin. This will be your first project in our club.
Yeah.
So Toastmaster Arfin here is doing his icebreaker speech, which is a speech to introduce himself to the club. So this is a part of everybody's first project, icebreakers. The first project is always the same. So Toastmaster Arfin here chose presentation mastery, and this is his level 1, project 1 speech. So Toastmaster Arfin, before we start, please check your audibility and visibility for us.
Can you hear my voice clearly?
Yes, we can hear your voice clearly. All right, Toastmaster Arfin, are you ready to deliver your speech?
Okay, so
All right. Toastmaster Arfin, hobbies, achievement, Toastmaster Arfin.
okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hello everyone.
No.
My presentation today is about hobbies achievement. Introduce, my name is Arfin. Name listed passport document. On passport document is Arfin bin Ibrahim Fasli. I'm currently 45 years old.
Wow.
Working Ministry of Finance since 1998, precisely March 1998. Now serving at Financial Training Center Pontianak on Kuburaya, West Kalimantan since September 2022. as a trainer or Wideswara. My motivation for joining Ministry of Finance Toastmasters Club, I want to be a good speaker in international forum or conference. Also want to enhance my negotiation skill in the international level. Now my condition, it still depends Google Translate. When answer messages and dialogues. Joining Ministry of Finance Toastmasters Club is my another chapter in the book. So I was born on Jayapura City, Papua province in the far east of Indonesia. My currently domicile at Ciracas is Jakarta. My hobby is reading and traveling because the pleasure of reading finally triggered me to write. I've written 8 books that have international standard book numbers. I will mention the title of my books in Bahasa. If you want to buy, it can be obtained online. These all my books, and this the first book. The title is Teori-Teori Hukum Klasik and Contemporary. And this the seventh book is my family collaboration result, because the first author is my wife Nurhana Jaya, co-author is me Arvin, and the editor is Soleh, is my son. So this collaboration, a family collaboration result. When I was on junior high school, I aspired to be circumnavigating the world with the target for visiting 5 continents and at least 20 countries. I love to travel. Can you guess how many countries I have already visited? You can answer at the chat box how many
10,
countries
20.
you can guess it, gentlemen. Okay.
5 maybe.
Oh, 20. Okay. Until now, I have already visited 59 countries on 5 continents. I have visited all ASEAN countries, including Timor-Leste.
Wow.
ASEAN countries outside ASEAN that I visited were Japan, South Korea, Tiongkok, Macau, Hong Kong, Taiwan, Pakistan, India, Bangladesh, Ceylon, Maldives, Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, United Emirates Arab, Jordan, and Oman. Africa was represented by visiting Morocco. I went to United States of America with my family members last year. Long story, it was a happy experience. The most memorable moment was traveling in the 25 countries of Schengen with my family, starting from January 31st to February 23rd, 2020, before government of Indonesia announced COVID-19 pandemic. So I visited the 25 countries that I have visited. There were France, Germany, Italy, Spain, Portugal, Luxembourg, Liechtenstein, Swiss, Netherlands, Belgium, and Austria, Poland, Czechoslovakia, Slovenia, Hungary, Greece, Finland, Lithuania, Latvia, Estonia, Sweden, Norway, Denmark, and Iceland. I visited Australia with my wife on December 2022. And Oceania was represented when I visited the Consulate General of Republic of Indonesia based on Vanimo, Sandon Province, Papua New Guinea. That's it has conclusion. It has exceeded the target. Thank you very much.
Wow.
So sorry.
No. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Arvin. What a great speech. Please, everyone, give a round of applause for Toastmaster Arvin. Yay. So what I learned here is the ambience of Minister of Finance Toastmasters Club really motivates us to continually learn and also enhance our skill. For example, like we met Toastmaster Arvin today, and Toastmaster Arvin with the rich of experiences, but he still wants to continually improve his skills. So thank you very much, Toastmaster Arvin, for motivating us directly and also indirectly, of course. Okay, all right. And maybe once again, we can give round of applause for Toastmaster Regita and also Toastmaster Arvin, who already delivered their speeches. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Toastmasters and also soon to be Toastmasters, the next session is the table topic session. So since we already have all the role takers, maybe we can switch to the table topic session instead of discussion session. Right, Akara?
Yes. I think because we managed to get a few more role takers, we can move to our usual table topic session, which is quite a relief.
Okay, and also of course we have Kakiki here. Thank you, Kakiki, for coming.
Yes, you are welcome.
And so the next session is another most awaiting session, which is table topic session. Table topic session will be led by our beloved table topic master, the one and only Toastmaster Akara. Yay, Toastmaster Akara, are you ready to lead the session?
Yes, please. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Aan.
Thank you very much.
I hope all of you are not bored to hear my voice or see my face because I am doing quite a lot in today's meeting. So welcome everyone to the table topic session of the Ministry of Finance Toastmasters Club in the 31st of May, 2024. So today's meeting theme is another chapter in the book, Bookworm Edition. So I chose this theme because the Ministry of Finance Toastmasters Club is about to have a regeneration. So our old presidency is about to end, and we are hopefully trying to find new people who will be the excos of the Ministry of Finance Toastmasters Club. So it's basically like turning another chapter in the book of Ministry of Finance Toastmasters Club. And I also would like to take this theme in the literal sense, and we will be going to talk about a few things related to books and libraries and things like that. So hopefully this will be an interesting theme for all of us. Today's idiom of the day, as mentioned by Toastmaster Aan earlier, is long story short. So long story short is an idiom used when you don't tell all the details to a story. For example, let's say you went to Dufan last week and there were a lot of things that were happening, but you didn't want to tell all of the details. You could just say, I went to Dufan last week. Long story short, it was a great day. So it's a great way to save time in delivering your speeches and to skip all the unimportant details and get straight to the point. All right, I think that's all the introduction I'm going to give for today's meeting theme. Let's just get right into it. Does anybody want to try to be the first table topic speaker, please? Anyone want to try?
I want to be the first.
Maybe in the online room want to try somebody.
Somebody in the
room.
online room. We do have a Toastmaster that we haven't seen in a while, Toastmaster Sandia. If you're there with us, would you like to try to be the first speaker?
Yeah, sure, Kara.
Hey.
Yay, thank you very much, Toastmaster Sandia. So Toastmaster Sandia is joining us from India, I think.
Oh, tolong di.
Is it correct?
Yes,
Nggak
yes.
usah di-spotlight.
Yeah, it's very good to have you back joining our meeting. So Toastmaster Sandia, are you ready for your question?
Yeah, sure.
All right, Toastmaster Sandia, this will be your question. Talking about turning a new page, turning a new chapter in the book. Is there anything new you want to learn recently? Is there anything new you want to learn? Toastmaster Sandia, the time and screen is yours.
Okay. That's thanks for giving me this opportunity. Hope you're able to hear me clearly because after a long time I'm logging in through the laptop. Okay, so is there anything new that I want to learn? I would, well, I recently became mom of two. Okay, and life has been very challenging. It's very new to me because I am a new mom trying to juggle between multiple tasks. Right now, at the moment, I am dying to learn about you know parenting since I am a mom of two. So long story short, I want to know what is perfect parenting means like, and I want to also learn how to juggle between work and home, managing home. I know many of your moms or your parents would have done it with ease because in Indonesia, it is very common to have two kids or more than three kids, three, four kids. So since this topic is new to me, I would definitely learn and master the art of parenting and also balance between my work life and being a parent. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Toastmaster Sandia. And it's quite refreshing to hear that you want to learn about parenting because maybe most of us here don't have kids yet. Maybe Toastmaster Arfit already has kids, but most of us probably don't have kids yet. And it's quite an interesting perspective on how having children will change your approach on life. And it's really selfless for you to be saying that you want to learn parenting, which I'm sure you will be a great parent, Toastmaster Sandia. And it's quite refreshing to hear from you again, ever since the last time we met. So thank you very much for becoming our first table topic speaker, Toastmaster Sandia. We hope to see you in future meetings as well.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so very much, Toastmaster Sandia. All right. As Toastmaster Sandia ended her speech, we have space for the next table topic speaker. So does anybody want to try? Maybe from the offline room?
Okay, maybe I can try. I can try to give.
All right, Toastmaster Aan.
It's my first time since last year.
Yeah, I think Toastmaster Aan hasn't done table topics in a while, right?
Yes.
All right, Toastmaster Aan, are you ready for your question?
Sure.
All right, so here's a question which I think Toastmaster Aan could answer very easily. Tell us about the most recent book that you have read. Tell us about the most recent book you have read. Toastmaster Aan, the time and screen is yours.
Reading book, I think, is everyone needs. Because why? Because reading book can boost our critical thinking as well as our creative thinking. So, long story short, the most recent book that I have read is, it's not like I already finished the book, but I am currently reading the book. The title is Making Numbers Count. So Making Numbers Count, why I actually read or decided to read the book is because I learned data analytics in the university, and every 2 weeks or every 3 weeks, my my lecturer always asks us or the students to make the article like creative article. So he gives us the data from Kaggle or maybe the data from BPS and etc. And we need to transform those data into the popular article. But the article must be very creative. I mean, like the lecturer doesn't recommend us to use the very rigid or maybe very formal diction, but he always recommends and push us to use the creative way to write the article. So what I learned from this is it is not easy to transform the numbers into a beautiful or maybe an interesting story. We need to have special skills, and we need to have like specific skills for doing that. And of course, there are so many numbers in the Ministry of Finance. There are so many data that we have, and also in the DJPB itself, in the DG of Treasury, the Ministry of Finance mentioned that I would say in Indonesia, orang-orang DJPB tidur di atas data. They are asleep on the data. So that's why I decided to learn how to transform the data into an interesting story, because not everyone can understand the formal word. Not everyone can understand the academic paper or the article. But of course, everyone can understand the popular article. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Toastmaster Aan, for giving us a very interesting glimpse of the life of a Diploma 4 PKN STAN student, which I'm sure data analysis, data mining is quite a complicated subject since I got it this semester too. And it was one of the toughest. It makes me sweat every time I attend that class. So yeah, it was a very interesting quote from you, like orang DJPB tidur di atas data ya, which is quite true because with all of these data, we require people like maybe Aan and other students to be able to interpret the data and to make a creative article out of it. So thank you very much, Toastmaster Aan. And to make things interesting, maybe for the next speaker, I will allow Toastmaster Aan to choose who will be next. So please,
Okay.
Toastmaster Aan, if you want to choose anybody.
We will like to invite the next speaker is the one and only Kakiki, my inspiration.
All right, Toastmaster Kiki, you have been chosen by the one and only Kurota Ayun. All right, Toastmaster Kiki, here is your question. Never have I ever missed an event so you could read. Never have I ever missed an event so you could read. To Toastmaster Kiki, the time and screen is yours.
Okay, thank you for a very hard question, Toastmaster Raki. Round of applause.
Wow.
I don't know what this means. Seriously, guys. Never have I ever missed an event so you could read. Maybe it refers to my story in Instagram, which I don't really update my story. And the girl I hope to see my story don't even care. Didn't even care, so doesn't matter, right?
Right.
No, actually, no. All right. Miss an event. Let's see. Let's talk about the event, anyways. Last Monday, actually it's Sunday. Last Sunday, I attended an event on a book, so I had to share this book, Bibliobattle, right? So I shared this book. The title is Grooming, Gossip, and the Evolution of Language. You can see it on Book Hype. Guys, I'm on TV, please see it. And then follow me on Instagram. No, not really. All right, so that book is a very interesting one because I thought everyone should read it, especially when everyone already knows about Sapiens. Right? You guys know about Sapiens, right? I'm sorry, guys, but I think it's a garbage book. I'm sorry. No, I mean, if you compare it to Grooming, Gossip, and the Evolution of Language, it's a much better book. I promise you that. It's much more informative, it has much more facts, and it's not anti-capitalism. Unlike Sapiens. Like guys, seriously, Sapiens, I can really sum it up in one sentence. Capitalism is bad. That's the whole book. Sapiens. Don't read it. Especially if you're a capitalist like me. And a Keynesian. I mean, if you guys know about Keynes, like
Keynes
it's
is very
the
popular.
legendary economist, right? Everyone knows about him. And if you observe Ibu Sri Mulyani, I think she's a Keynesian. So I think she's gonna hate Sapiens, but who am I to judge? So back to you. Toastmaster Akara, thank you guys.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Kiki. So instead of missing an event so that he could read, he goes to an event that talks about books, which is quite great coming from Toastmaster Kiki. And Toastmaster Kiki, I really do think that you have a lot of great book recommendations for us. So if you can, you may drop some recommendations down in the chat box. So maybe we could have a book to read
That
in
one.
the upcoming weeks. All right, to keep the streak going, I would like to give the honors to Toastmaster Kiki to choose who's going to be next. So Toastmaster Kiki, is there anybody you'd like to hear from?
Oh, good.
I want Toastmaster Regita.
Yeah.
Because I missed
Toastmaster Regita.
her prepared speech. I'm so sorry.
Oh my God.
I still want to hear you.
Yeah.
Toastmaster Regita, would you be imposed to deliver another speech?
Is it okay?
Yeah, it's totally okay. Yeah.
There's
Okay, okay.
many other people who
That's my
have
authority.
Now I have a lot of questions today. All right, Toastmaster Regita, here is your question. Never have I ever wanted to live in a book. Never have I ever wanted to live in a book. This is quite a fun question for you, which I think Toastmaster Regita will be able to answer it in flying colors. So Toastmaster Regita, never have I ever wanted to live in a book. The time and screen is yours.
Okay. Well, it's actually interesting living in a book because many people think that cool people only want to read a serious book. For example, like Homo sapiens or, or the groovy books and so forth. But I personally really love the fiction. Non-fiction. Look, it's a fiction actually. The fiction book. Why? Because it's boosting the imagination. And I have found that many researchers also say that if you want to boost your imagination, that if you want to boost how you think, you're improving your critical thinking and how to make your imagination goes wild, you have to read the fiction book. And that is why I think in the very first place, you have to start with that too. And obviously, as a kindergarten student who living with an Alice in the Wonderland book, I obviously want to live in the Wonderland because it's going to be cool. It's going to be fun. For example, if I want to have a cookie, I just pray, oh my God, I want a cookie, and there's a cookie in front of me. And long story short, this kind of thing makes me want to implement that in a real life. For example, if I want to have the data for the public policy analysis, then I can simply take the Python to make it work, or take any other thing to make it work. So in short, what we think is impossible to make is actually going to be implemented in the real life by having this kind of imagination. I think that's all. Thank you. I don't really understand the question.
No, it's a really interesting perspective from you, Toastmaster Regita. Because as for me, whenever I think of this question, I would like to say that I would want to live in the world of Harry Potter or the Hunger Games or something. But it's quite interesting the approach that you took in taking to live in a book about data analysis, if I'm not mistaken. Is that what you said?
No. I mean, like, I have read the book about Alice in Wonderland, which is
Alice in Wonderland.
fun. And it makes me want to implement that kind of things too in the real life.
Oh, yeah. It's quite great if we could take a few aspects of our favorite fictional stories and implement it in our real life. Yeah, so thank you very much, Toastmaster Regita. And Toastmaster Regita, to keep the streak going, would you like to choose maybe a guest from the offline or online room, whatever you please? Since we haven't heard from any of our guests, maybe you could choose one of them.
I want to choose soon to be Toastmaster Eggy. Eggy.
Yeah.
All right, soon to be Toastmaster Eggy, our frequent guest. Thank you very much for coming.
Adik asal.
Oh, sorry. Wait. Okay. So here's your question, soon to be Toastmaster Eggy. There are a lot of never have I evers in this table topic session. Never have I ever bought a book because of the cover. Never have I ever bought a book because of the cover. So soon to be Toastmaster Eggy, the time and screen is yours.
Okay, never have I ever bought a book because of the cover. Actually, I've just done it like last week. If you guys know a book, the title is Fumichuli.
Yeah.
You know it. So they actually have a new cover.
Yeah.
So last week I went to Post Block, and there is a bookstore there. And when I went to the bookstore, and I saw that they have a new cover of the Fumichuli. I actually uh, I actually have already bought it before, but because they have their new cover, so I just bought it. So yes, I never have I ever bought a book because of the book cover. Yeah, I've just done it last week. So okay, this all maybe it's all.
Thank you very much, soon to be Toastmaster Eggy. I didn't quite catch the title of the book that you were talking about. What was it? What was it called again? Fumi.
baru beli terus sempat baca.
All right, that's great. So a straightforward answer from soon to be Toastmaster Eggy. Yes, he has. Okay, so what was the title of the book again? I didn't quite catch it.
Fumichula.
Fumichula.
Yes.
Who's the author of the book?
It's about a cafe where you can like
Go back.
go back
Time travel.
like time traveling, but only
Oh. Oh, interesting. So another book recommendation, you guys, for you guys to read, perhaps. Okay, so soon to be Toastmaster Aggie, would you like to choose one of your fellow guests or anybody to be delivering the speech?
the girl.
Lagi SEC. Lagi kita SEC tuh kan? Iya. SEC is selalu SEC.
In debate bukan? Minister of debate bukan?
No.
Competition. General.
All right. May
Oh,
you please tell me your name, please?
okay.
So my name is Balkis Simbi, and people usually call me Balkis.
Oh, Balkis. All right, nice to meet you, Balkis. And here is a question for you. Tell us about your favorite chapter in your life. Tell us about your favorite chapter in your life. So soon to be Toastmaster Balkis, the time and screen is yours.
Favorite chapter in my life is currently going in my life. So it's the most recent chapter in my life, which is my third year of college, which is interesting because in my third year I became what is mamba in English? Freshman. My third year in college is my what? Yeah, another time to be a freshman. So it's interesting because I should be desperate
because all of my friends now is doing KKN and stuff. So it makes me feel like I'm left behind, but somehow I feel really happy now because I get to meet lots of new people. I get to experience new things in life, and for the first time in my life, I feel like I can be more proactive in social life in campus because previously on my previous campus, I became an NPC in my college life. So now I get to join organizations and I plan to join committees and stuff. So it's really an interesting
Chapter.
chapter in my life. This is my favorite chapter in my life. Thank you for listening.
All right, thank you very much, soon to be Toastmaster Balki. So long story short, going back to school is sort of like a second chance to do all of the things that we didn't get to do in our previous time in campus. Isn't that right?
Yes.
Yeah, because I feel that way too. When I was in D1, it feels quite different than the current time that I'm attending D3 in Pakistan also, which you're from Pakistan, right? Right, Ann?
Yes, that
Oh,
is right.
yeah. Well, hopefully I could see you around campus sometime with Toastmaster Aan and stuff.
Yes.
Okay.
They are my roommate in asrama in dormitory.
But you guys are not in dormitory anymore, right?
We're still, but we're still in dormitory right now.
Oh, you guys are still in dormitory?
Only
Okay.
the upgrade because we're regular.
Oh, okay. Okay, so here I think we have one more question, and I think we have one more person who haven't spoken anything since the beginning of the meeting. The other guest, Balkis's friend, would you like to try? Since you have come all this way to our offline room, and it would be such a shame if you didn't try table topics. Can you tell me your name, please, before we start?
My name is Anissa Zara Maharani. You guys can call me Anne. Anne.
Oh, Anne. All right, nice to meet you, Anne.
Yes,
So
nice.
here's our last question for our last table topic speaker for today's meeting. Never have I ever started a book and not finish it. Never have I ever started a book and not finish it. To
First of
soon to be
all-
Toastmaster Anne, the time and screen is yours.
First of all, my English is not really good. So, the question?
Never ever started and finish it.
Never have I ever started a book and not finish it. So, the same book as...
Me?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, it's Funicula Funicula because I bought it last year maybe and I decided to read that book, but I don't have time because in Pakistan we have no time to read a book, right? Kan? So it's like 1 year full and I'm not finished it yet. Yeah, because I have no time. That's it. Thank you for listening.
All right, thank you very much, soon to be Toastmaster Anne. Quite to the point, yeah. Straightforward. Because in Pakistan, we do not have time, which is quite true, you guys, for all of you guys, Pakistan alumni, whether you have hobbies or you really want to read that one book that you have been putting off for a long time, Pakistan requires you to be reading library books, economic books, books about data analytics. And you just had to put the one book that you want to read off until you have free time. So the struggles of a student, but I'm sure you will gain a lot from learning in Pakistan, yeah. It's not me discrediting Pakistan. Cross that off. All right, so The end of soon-to-be Toastmaster Anne's speech also marked the end of our table topic session, and we will move on to our next session. So this is me, Toastmaster Akara, your table topics master, signing off, and I give the control back to Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Aan.
Hey. So everyone, give round of applause to all of our table topic speakers today, and also thank you very much, Mas Akara, for leading a very wonderful session. Next is we are gonna have the last session, which is evaluation session. The evaluation session will be divided into two sessions. The first is the personal evaluation for the speakers and also the evaluation for the meeting. So to lead the session, the evaluation session, I will give the control back again to the Sumatera. You may have the floor.
Hello, back to me again. I didn't think that I would be speaking again so soon. So to start the evaluation session, I would like to invite the personal evaluators this time. And first, we will be hearing from Toastmaster Yanta, the personal evaluator of Toastmaster Regita's speech. To Toastmaster Yanta, are you ready?
I'm trying to be ready.
All right, please let us know when you're ready.
Okay. Yeah, sure. I'm ready.
All right, to Toastmaster Yanta, the time and screen is yours.
You know, I have heard a quote, the simplest act of kindness are far more powerful than 1,000 heads bowing in prayer. This is a quote from Mahatma Gandhi, and this is what Toastmaster Regita present in her prepared speech in her level 1, project 2, in her pathways. Wow, you have, beside the message of your speech, you have very positive things that present in your speech. I can see in your opening, you have a very interactive and engaging opening, like how you ask your audience first so they can interact with you and your speech will be look more lively. And not only using that tool, the question, you also use your hand gestures. It makes you feel more comfortable and give your expression of the part of the speech to your audience and also your vocal clarity. It strengthens each part of your speech. Sometimes you went up, sometimes you went down. I can say it very useful to give more meaning to your speech. And many things you can still improve in your speech for your next project. I can see you are in an offline room. I'm sorry, I'm sitting right now outside my house, so maybe I can show you. But I think you can move more in the stage because you are standing, you are in an offline room, so it can show more of your body gestures in the stage. And also, I think you should strengthen your example by showing us some of foods represent your message by giving it the philosophy of the food, so it will be more connected. But long story short, I like your message in your speech. And to sum up, your speech totally great. You have very interactive opening, you a good hand gesture, good vocal variety. You just need to move. I can see that you just need to move up in the stage and also give stronger connections between your example and your speech. I think that's all from me. I hope I can see you soon for your next speech. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Toastmaster Yanta, for the insightful evaluation speech. And the next personal evaluator would also be me as Toastmaster Arfin's personal evaluator. Wow. Hopefully you guys aren't bored of hearing my voice. So Toastmaster Ganta, is the timer ready for my evaluation speech? All right. Please just let me know if the timer is ready. Sorry, Toastmaster Ganta, is it? Oh, okay. So, Toastmaster Arfin, congratulations on finishing your first project. The introduction of Toastmaster Arfin's speech is straightforward, a really great application of the long story short. And it was really entertaining somehow. I guess it's the way that we can all see how Toastmaster Arfin has prepared his speech very well for this evening's occasion. Well, I think this is no surprise since Toastmaster Arfin is the author of a lot of books already, which makes me think that his speech is very well structured. One thing I would like to highlight from Toastmaster Arfin's speech is, of course, his speech structure. He started his speech with a straightforward introduction and went straight to the content of his speech. He told us about the books he had written and his personal experiences. I personally liked the surprise factor that he gave us when he told us he had visited 59 countries. 59, can you imagine? At that moment, I'm sure it all caught our attention. And he also implemented our meeting theme and idiom of the day seamlessly in his speech. Another thing I appreciated from Toastmaster Arfin's speech is that even though this is his first time delivering a speech in front of us, I can see that he went all out. He delivered his speech standing up with a great camera setup so that we could see his hand gestures and also facial expressions. There are a lot of great things about Toastmaster Arfin's speech, but there is always room for improvement. One thing I would like to challenge you, Toastmaster Arfin, is to reduce the use of crutches in your speech. I could hear that here and there, you still use and quite a lot of repetitive words. So it would be great for next time to be aware of these words and improve on them. And also, I could hear that you were on fire today, so the tone of your speech was quite upbeat all the time. Maybe next time we could add a little bit more vocal variety to our speech, depending on the context. So when we want to speak about something exciting, we can express it in a more exciting way. For example, I have visited 59 countries. Can you imagine? Or if we want to talk about something a little bit more solemn, we could use like a slow and low intonation in delivering it. So overall, it was a great speech from Toastmaster Arfin. I totally look forward to your next speech in our Toastmasters Club. Once again, congratulations, Toastmaster Arfin. Back to you, General Evaluator. All right, great. Since I give the control back to myself, it's time for us to go straight into the main evaluation session, which will be delivered by our role takers. I would like to start with the timer, Toastmaster Yanta, to deliver his time reports. So to Toastmaster Yanta, the time and screen is yours.
Hello, everyone. Come back again to me. Toastmaster Yanta, but this time I will act as the timer and I will give the report. Overall, all of the speakers are eligible to be voted, and you can directly private message me via Zoom chat. And for the offline room, maybe you can collect all of the oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Toastmaster Akara. Is there anything you would like to say?
No, I'm sorry. I forgot to mute myself. You can continue.
Oh, okay. Yes, I think that's all from me because I act also as ballot counter. So I just go straight and saying you can also directly vote it. And I will give the list of the name in the chat. Thank you. That's all from me.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Yanta. So to all participants of today's meeting, please don't forget to vote on your favorite prepared speaker and favorite table topic speaker to Toastmaster Yanta. You can do it through personal message. And if you're in the offline room, you can ask one person to compile all of your votes and then deliver them to Toastmaster Yanta for compilation. All right. For the next role taker, I think I would like to invite our counter, Toastmaster Regita, to deliver her evaluation report. To Toastmaster Regita, the time and screen is yours.
Okay. Back with me. So I'm going to as a counter. Well, it's actually my first time being the counter, so pardon me if there is any mistake. I'd like to divide I'd like to divide the session into 3 sections. The first one is a prepared speak for the prepared speech. The second one is for the table topic speech, and the last one is for the evaluation session. For the prepared speaker, the first speaker is me, Toastmaster Regita. I couldn't count myself because I'm speaking, so please kindly pardon me. However, I admit that my speech wasn't perfect and there's always room for improvement. So yeah. The second speaker is Toastmaster Arvin, which is I count 1 and 1 twist, but it's still understandable since it is his first time delivering the speech, so that is really okay and good job for Toastmaster Arvin. Come to the second session, which is the table topic session. The first one is Toastmaster Gnana. No filler word or a twist. It's a perfect. So congratulations for Toastmaster Gnana. And for everyone, don't worry if you still have the filler word, so that's totally okay. For Toastmaster Aan, there's 1 repetition word and 1 A. For Toastmaster Kiki, no filler word or a twist. It's a perfect. So congratulations for Toastmaster Kiki. And next, soon to be Toastmaster Eggy, there 1 A. Soon to be Toastmaster Belkis. It's actually quite a lot A, so yeah. I think you can improve yourself by joining Toastmaster. Minister of Finance Toastmaster. The next one is so the evaluation session, Toastmaster Yanta 1A and Toastmaster Akara, no filler word or a twist or a. It's just a perfect, just as what we expect from Toastmaster Akara. I think that's all my job as the counter. Back to you, Toastmaster Akara. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Regita. I am flattered by your compliment at the end there. And I really do appreciate the little promo you did for our club. All right, so next up, we have the grammarian, which today is Toastmaster Kiki. I'm sure we have a lot of insights here from Toastmaster Kiki. So Toastmaster Kiki, the time and screen is yours.
Okay. Wait, guys. I wanted to share my screen, but anyways, I'm just gonna mention it. So my grammar notes, you gotta read it, right? Grammar notes by an actual grammar Nazi, me. Right, so. Oops, sorry. So, what do you guys know about Nazi? They do bad things, right? That's why they're called Nazi. Now, they correct things, not in a good way. But here, I'm taking the essence of Nazi because they're doing things without really understanding it, right? Nazi works in a socialism kind of way, but then they do socialism by killing people. So they know how to act, but they don't understand the actual essence of socialism. But me, I know how to correct grammars, but I don't actually understand grammars. So guys, please help me. The way I understand grammars is more intuitive kind, because well, I've been growing up with English, so I don't really know. Like, if you ask me what an adjective is, I wouldn't know. Like, seriously, guys. So, I found 4 grammars, but if you want to know why it's wrong, you gotta ask Toastmaster Rocky, right? Because I don't know why it's wrong. All right, so the first one that I caught is into the popular article. Wait, what's wrong? So it should have been a into a popular article. Don't ask me why. All right. And then second, they are asleep on the data. Sleeping should have been sleeping. And then third, Toastmaster Aggie went to past block, and there is. Now this one I can explain because it's very simple.
Peter was.
Was exactly. Always happens to me. Like, we Indonesians don't really have past or future tense, right? But it's a good thing actually, because research shows that language that has temporal features like past and future tenses, it makes its speaker more likely to be anxious because they're now more aware about time. But we live in the present, so let's party after this. All right, the fourth one is from Toastmaster Yanta. This is a quotes from. Should have been quote, not quotes. I don't know why. All right, and for the last one, you gotta read this. Exceptional word. I don't know why I write it with X, right? I just thought it's cool, like Elon Musk cool. X, right? Exceptional words. So a quote from whom?
From me.
Please. All right. In Pakistan, we do not have time. No, this is not actually a correction. This is just exceptional words, right? So I found it really cool, this quote, because it perfectly encapsulates the life of college life, which I'm from Stanton, and I know the struggle. Trust me, guys, I know. Nights of not sleeping and worrying about your grades, still happening to me right now. Look at my eyes. I have a lot of eye bags. Right? And then, finally, we have another exceptional word from Toastmaster Rocky, which is seamless. Anyone knows what seamless means?
Tanpa jeda. Hah?
That's a good one. Anyone else? Okay. Perfect. Nice. So seamless. The root word is seam. So seam is this. This is the visible gap, not gap, I mean the visible division between your clothing. This is a seam, right? There's this, it's discontinuous. So this is a seam, but if you don't have the seam, it looks like a one piece of clothing. That's why it's called seamless. It's without any faults, it's without anything separating it. So seamless is a very nice word to use by Toastmaster Rocky. I love that word. So let's do it seamlessly next time. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster Akara.
Wow, Toastmaster Kiki, you would be such a great teacher. You delivered your grammar notes in such an entertaining way, which is quite refreshing because I think if I'm grammarian, it's kind of boring somehow. Yeah, I think you should become our grammarian more often. Please.
I'm
Everyone,
entertaining,
before...
not educational. Not like you.
No, both entertaining and educational. Okay, so I think we forgot to do a photo session before we start the evaluation session, you guys. So maybe we could do the photo session right now to everyone. Online room. If you can, please turn on
In
your
the offline
cameras.
room, maybe you can
Master Sandia,
gather
soon to be Toastmaster
together, maybe
Sid.
in the center of the camera, so you can all be seen.
And to Toastmaster Yanta, can you help me to take the
Yes.
photo? Okay, thank you very much.
Toastmaster Sandhya, if you would like to join us in our photo session, please turn on your camera.
And to soon to be Toastmaster Sid, if you can turn on your camera up,
Oh
please
yeah,
do.
So also person to be Toastmasters, if you want to join our photo session, please turn on your camera.
All right, Toastmaster Sandia, it's great to see you again.
In the offline room, tell me when you are ready.
Yes. Let's wait, please. Boleh tinggal apa ya? Coba formasi dulu. Bagaimana formasinya ini? Ini dulu di bawah.
Okay. Okay, perfect. You are all
Perfect.
visible. I will take the photo in. Okay.
Jadi kita biar sini juga masuk.
Mana kita foto antar aja kan?
Oh iya boleh offline.
Okay. I will. Oh, okay. I will take a photo in 1, 2, 3. Hold your pose.
So long.
Okay,
Ya.
I've done it. Thank you very much.
Foto lagi lalu kita foto lagi.
All right, thank you very much, Toastmaster Yanta. So it's time for me as the GE to deliver my general evaluations for today's meeting. And today's meeting surprisingly went very, very well. So this morning we had a shortage of role takers and we almost started the meeting with a discussion session. But thank goodness we started on time. First of all, we started on time at 5 p.m. And then we got our members to deliver their prepared speech. And we also managed to get a few more role takers in our meeting today. So we canceled the discussion session and we went to the usual table topic session, which is great. And our role takers has delivered their evaluations in such a stellar way, seamlessly. Thank you for Toastmaster Regita as the counter and Toastmaster Kiki as a grammarian. I really do appreciate you guys' help a lot in today's meeting and in such a short notice, which thank you very much for taking over the roles that we had empty at the beginning of the meeting. And thank you to our Toastmaster of the meeting also. So right now it's 18:26, which we are very on time in today's meeting. We are almost at the end of our meeting session and it's supposed to end at 18:30 and we managed to finish it just in time. So thank you very much to all of the role takers, to the Toastmaster of the meeting, to the GE, to every role takers that took part today. And to close up the meeting, I would like to give the control back to the Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Aan.
All right, thank you very much, Toastmaster for a very great evaluation, and also to all the role takers or the evaluators. Thank you very much. So first of all, don't forget to cast your vote through the. Okay, maybe we can take it by the paper, yeah. Or maybe kayak ini aja. Yes. Thank you, Regita. Mas Yanta, we are so sorry because we are still voting
Yes,
here.
never mind.
And so, how many votes that already collected, Mas Yanta, in the comment?
Only one, I guess, from the online participant. For all of
Okay,
you
please,
offline.
everyone, yes, the online participants, please cast your vote through the chat box to Mas Yanta.
I think we can wait for the votes for 2 minutes. While we wait, maybe we could have a little chat with soon-to-be Toastmaster Sid. Are you still there, soon-to-be Toastmaster Sid? Soon-to-be Toastmaster Sid, are you still with us? Probably
Okay,
not.
maybe we can have. Maybe we can have a chit chat too. Ahara is one of the one soon to be the masters in this offline room because he is not visible during the
Oh
screen,
yeah,
but he's here
yeah.
and go on. We didn't speak today, Farhan. Okay, so maybe you can sit over here because you are not visible there.
Yeah, what
Yeah.
was his name
Farhan.
again?
Farhan.
Farhan. Farhan. Is he also, are you also a PKN Stan student? Aan's friend?
No, my friends. He is my friends. He's
Oh,
not
he's his.
PKN student.
Okay. So soon to be Toastmaster Farhan. Is it?
Yes.
Farhan. All right, soon to be Toastmaster Farhan. I would like to hear what are your thoughts about the Ministry of Finance Toastmasters Club meetings? Is it interesting or do you think we could do something better? We would like to hear your opinion on our meeting.
Okay. Guys, my name is Muhammad Farhan. My name is calling Farhan. About the question, honestly, this is the first time for the last 2 years I in this situation because I the I learned English actually for the last 2 years in Pare, but just 1 month. So this time in this agenda is very amazing, and thankfully that Toastmaster Aan invited me to come here uh, to learn about how to improve the skill in English. That's amazing. I think that this agenda is beautiful and great. Yeah, that's it. Thank you. I'm so nervous actually. I'm so sorry.
All right, thank you very much,
Actually,
soon
it
to
is
be
not
Toastmaster
his.
Farhan.
Yeah, it is not his domain of expertise, guys, because I think that this is his first time joining the community like this, except like last 2 years in Pare. But you know that he is very great in reciting Al Quran because yesterday he was reciting Al Quran in front of President Jokowi.
Whoa, that is amazing. Congratulations, soon to be Toastmaster Farhan.
Very amazing, and
And
also he won the like the competition in Morocco, yeah?
Tanzania.
In Tanzania last month. Yes, the first winner of
congratulations.
Holy Quran reciting competition in Tanzania, mascot international competition. It's very great. Maybe that drives him to Ministry of Finance Masters Club because you would like to develop his English speaking skills when joining some kind of event.
Yeah, we hope to see soon to be Toastmaster Farhan in future meetings. And once again, congratulations for reciting the Quran in front of the president and then winning a competition in Tanzania. We really do have a lot of amazing guests coming to our club lately, and hopefully we can see you again in the future. Maybe as a member, as a guest, it's totally up to you. Yeah, thank you very much, soon to be Toastmaster Farhan. Are the votes ready for the offline
Yes.
brew?
We already have the phone. Maybe Regita can. Aku teks ini aja. Yes, boleh. Thank you, Regita. Regita udah teks Mas Yanta.
All right,
For
Regita will test Mas
Okay,
Yanta.
I will
Maybe,
wait.
yeah, we can wait for 30 seconds, if that's okay, Mas Yanta. 30 seconds to a minute, and then
Yes,
you can
yes,
announce the winner.
yes. Sure.
And by the way, Toastmaster Arfin, I don't know if you were here for your evaluation, but not to worry. If you weren't here, we have the meeting recorded and you can watch it on YouTube later on.
Okay.
We'll be uploading it on YouTube, or if you would like the personal meeting link, the recording, I could also give it to you. And later on, I will give you the evaluation sheet for your icebreaker speech.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you, Toastmaster Arfin. Congratulations. Your speech was amazing, and I delivered all of the amazing things in my evaluation speech. And hopefully you could watch it later on.
Okay, thanks very much, Mr. Akara.
All right, thank you, Mr. Arfi. Are the votes ready, Toastmaster Yanta? Or do we?
We're still collecting. I mean, like, wait
Oh,
for us.
okay, okay. Toastmaster Sandia, how are you? I saw your baby also in the frame before. How are
Yes,
you in India?
right now I am feeding my baby, so I have to
Ah,
turn on the camera. He's
yeah,
with
I hope
me.
everything's going well for you in India.
Yes. So I'll be joining back to work on June. So I thought,
Okay.
okay, this, whenever I'm free, I'll get time. Whenever I'm having time, I'll attend the Toastmaster meeting. So I've got time today. I attended. Tried my best.
All right. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Sandia. We really do appreciate you coming back to our meeting, and hopefully everything goes well for you in India. And congratulations on joining back to work, Toastmaster Sandia.
Thank you.
All right, Toastmaster Yanta, I think the votes are in. Are you ready to announce the winners for today's meeting?
Wait for a moment.
All right. We still need to give Toastmaster Yanta time to compile and count all the votes. Please just let us know if you're ready so that you may announce the winners.
Okay, I think I already have all the votes.
All right, Toastmaster Yanta, the time and screen is yours to announce the
Okay.
winners.
Okay, come back to me again as your ballot counter. I'm happy to announce for prepared speech speaker, the best prepared speech speaker is Toastmaster Regita. Yay! Congratulations, and without further ado, to the table topic speakers, the best table topic speaker is also Toastmaster Regita. Congratulations again. And for the evaluation speech, congratulations to Toastmaster Akara as the best evaluator speakers in this meeting. Congratulations for all winners. Maybe we can take a photo for
All right.
the winners.
Maybe we could spotlight the winners. Add spotlight.
I will spotlight.
Okay.
Okay.
Here's the bottle and the coffee.
Okay.
Oh,
Toastmaster.
Toastmaster Regita won back-to-back prepared speech and table topics.
Is there any what a fake trophy? Okay. I will take the picture for both of you. One.
I'm making a vlog, so yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Hold your pose, both of you, for a moment. Okay, done. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much,
Thank you.
Toastmaster Yanta. Congratulations, Toastmaster Regita, on winning Best Prepared Speech and Best Table Topic Speech. And also to Toastmaster Arfin, congratulations on finishing your project. You guys did great. All of you guys did great, even in the prepared speech, the table topics, the evaluations, we all did and gave everything that we had. Okay, so I think that's my cue to also standing in as the president. I think, wait, have you given the control back to me to
No,
end the
just
meeting?
look at.
Okay. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Aan. So I'm standing in as the president today since Kak Iren, our president, couldn't come to the meeting. And thank you very much, everyone, for coming to the Ministry of Finance Toastmasters Club meeting. I really do appreciate that you took your time to come with us, and hopefully you guys had fun joining this meeting. And hopefully I could see you guys again in the next meeting.
Thank
All right,
you.
this is me, Akara, your Vice President of Education.
Rocky for next
Finally,
president. I vote you.
oh my God.
Rocky for next president.
Of
Oh my
course.
God.
Yeah, Rocky for the
Ooh.
next president.
Pressure. Pressure. All right, this is me, Akara, your VPE, officially calling this meeting to adjourn. Thank you very
Yay,
much,
thank
everybody,
you.
for joining, and hopefully you guys have a great weekend ahead of you. See you next time.
Thank you.